good evening. I am Swati Joshi and you're watching the special edition of Blueprint Explosive Exclusive from Ayodhya. I'm joining you live from Ram Ki Pedi, and behind me you can see the ghat is lit up and you can see people coming here from all across the country to just soak in all the spiritual energy, to soak in the fact that Ayodhya is going through a transformational change. There's a lot to see in Ayodhya, and everywhere that you see, you'll catch a glimpse of Bhagwan Shri Ram. Now let's focus a little bit on today's rituals, because the wait of 5 centuries will finally be over. The dreams and aspirations will be realized when Ram Lala will enter the Garbh-Grih of the Grand Ram Temple. This is happening in Ayodhya as far as the rituals are concerned. On the other hand, as far as politics over Ram Mandir is concerned, the conundrum over the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha invite in the opposition continues. Now, the UP chief of the Congress party from 2012 to 2016, Mr. Nirmal Khatri, has added to this entire conundrum. He tagged the top brass of the Congress party and reminded them that if you want to fight an ideology, that you can do only by strengthening your own ideology. According to Mr. Khatri, sadly, the party and its leaders, and of course the top brass, has forgotten this. Nobody is paying attention on strengthening the ideological significance of the Congress party. In fact, just a couple of days back on Makar Sankrant, we saw hundreds of Congress leaders take a holy dip in Sarayu and Ram Lala's darshan, which was a reality check, a harsh reality check for the Congress party. Now, Mr. Nirmal Khatri, in fact, also quoted Kabir and said, "Moksha cannot be attained by just taking a dip in Sarayu river." He's constantly reminding Congress party that you need to keep politics out of this event. It's a religious event. Please don't bring in politics. This reminder is coming in from within the party. And clearly BJP is taking note of all these reactions and all those leaders who seem to be taking a different stand from the High Command. And the BJP using this opportunity to tell the High Command of the Congress party that take a look at what is happening within your own party. People are not happy with the stand that you have taken. Let's first listen into what Anurag Thakur said.
जब अपनी ही पार्टी में अन्याय करें, राम भक्तों को राम जी से दूर रखने का प्रयास करें, तो राम भक्त कहाँ उनकी सुनने वाले। इसलिए कांग्रेस में भी उनकी नहीं कोई सुन रहा। जितनी मर्जी राजनीति कर लें, आना तो प्रभु के चरणों में ही पड़ेगा। श्री राम जी के आगे शीश तो उनको झुकाना ही पड़ेगा। चाहे
पार्टी ने तो क्लियर कहा है कि जो जाना चाहें वो जाएं, और साथ में 22 तारीख के आयोजन की बात जहां तक है, तो मैं समझ पाया हूं कि 6,000 लोगों को कहा गया है आने को, और बाकी पूरे देश को कहा गया है मत आओ। तो क्या 6,000 लोगों के लिए ही राम जी की स्थापना हो रही है क्या? इनको आप एक इवेंट बना के, इवेंट मैनेजर्स का ज़माना है, शादी ब्याह हो चाहे कुछ भी हो, वह इवेंट मैनेजर्स के माध्यम से हमको प्रस्तुति करनी है, उसकी आपत्ति है। ये आरएसएस और विश्व हिंदू परिषद कैसे हमको बोलेंगे कि किस मंदिर में कब जाना, कि किस समय जाना, क्या करना, वो अब आमंत्रित करना चालू करेंगे क्या?
Host of excuses, multiple reasons. That's what the opposition is hiding behind to turn down the Pran Pratishtha invite. In fact, that list of opposition leaders and parties in the opposition turning down the invite is only growing. We have reactions coming in from Lalu Prasad Yadav, whose one-line response was that he will not go for Pran Pratishtha. Sanjay Raut, in fact, expressed shock and dismay over what the Home Minister said about Adhikar on Lord Ram. Let's listen into these reactions. Reactions coming in from the opposition camp.
राम मंदिर का उद्घाटन है, क्या राम मंदिर उद्घाटन में आप लोगों को सर आमंत्रण मिला है? जाएंगे?
नहीं जाएंगे।
नहीं जाएंगे सर?
ना।
राम मंदिर का उद्घाटन है, क्या राम मंदिर उद्घाटन में आप लोगों को सर आमंत्रण मिला है? जाएंगे?
नहीं जाएंगे।
नहीं जाएंगे सर?
ना।
बाप रे, राम को प्रवेश कर लिया क्या पार्टी में? राम आपके पार्टी में प्रवेश कर लिया है, तो राम को आप फैजाबाद से चुनाव भी लड़ाना चाहते हैं। एक बार देख लीजिए क्या है। ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो लोग हैं, राम के नाम पर आप कोई इशू उनके पास नहीं है, न महंगाई ना बेरोजगारी, कुछ नहीं है। लेकिन मैं आपको बताता हूँ, कुछ भी कर लो, इस बार आपका राम नाम सत्य होने वाला है।
The list of opposition leaders who are turning down the invite is only growing, and the latest in that list is the Chief Minister of the National Capital, Arvind Kejriwal, who's made it amply clear now that he will not be attending Pran Pratishtha ceremony. In fact, Arvind Kejriwal said he was asked to keep that date free of commitments, and he says he has not received the invite. He also says that he would want to visit his family, the Ayodhya temple with his family, and that's why he'll visit Ayodhya after Pran Pratishtha. Let's listen to that reaction.
फाइनल इनविटेशन का मुझे नहीं पता, कोई आया नहीं तो कोई बात नहीं, बाद में चले जाएंगे जब भी एक बार ये अभी हो जाए 22 तारीख में। बहुत ज्यादा मतलब उन्होंने कहा था कोई देने के लिए आएगा, लेकिन अभी कोई आया नहीं। फाइनल इनविटेशन का मुझे नहीं पता, कोई आया नहीं तो कोई बात नहीं, बाद में चले जाएंगे जब भी एक बार ये अभी हो जाए 22 तारीख में। बहुत ज्यादा मतलब उन्होंने कहा था कोई देने के लिए आएगा, लेकिन अभी कोई आया नहीं।
All right, let's open this up and go across to our guests. We have Anuja Kapoor, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, joining us, along with Avni J. Shavasti, political analyst. We have Sanjay Jha, author, and Kanchana Yadav, spokesperson of the RJD, with us on the broadcast as well. Sanjay Jha, another individual in the list of leaders who are turning down the invite is Arvind Kejriwal. But for the Congress party, voices from within the party reminding the High Command to keep politics aside. Nirmal Khatri says that, just by taking a dip in Sarayu, one cannot attain moksha.
Swati, good evening. I think the Congress party has been very explicit and categorical that anybody who wants to go, who's been invited, is free to go. And I think that is a very, I would say, correct, secular, democratic statement to make. I think the Congress party is completely justified now, given the fact that the BJP put out a poster one day after their official statement that they will not be part of the Pran Pratishtha, when they put all the India Alliance leaders and said they are anti-Sanatan. Well, the truth is, with the Shankaracharyas themselves not attending it, I have read several interviews of the Shankaracharya, Avi Mukteshwar Anand Saraswati of the Jyotish Peeth. You should read his interview. And he's very clear कि जब हमारे धर्म शास्त्रों का यहाँ पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेताओं से उल्लंघन किया जा रहा है, then we don't think it is a dharmic event. So I think the story is very clear that if anybody is violating the scriptures of the dharams, as we call it within our Hindu vocabulary, then it is clearly the way the BJP is trying to hijack what ought to be a very sacred, consecrated, sacrosanct religious ceremony, where I think everybody is happy to celebrate it. But to make January 22nd into are you a pro-Hindu or anti-Hindu? My question to the BJP is, who the hell are you to issue certificates as to whether somebody is a good Hindu or a bad Hindu? Who is the BJP? Who's appointed them as the custodians of Hinduism?
Okay, Sanjay.
I mean, that is the fundamental
Yes, we'll take a response from BJP on who BJP is to distribute these certificates, Sanjay Jha. BJP will have to answer that question on who BJP is to distribute these certificates and call people Hindu or anti-Hindu. But what about those who within the party are telling the High Command that this is a religious event, please keep politics out of it? What about those who think what the Congress High Command has done is pure politics?
Swati, that's a very pertinent question. And I again will back what the Congress has said. They have said, and which is a fact, by the way, that religion is a very private matter. I'll give you my own example. I have been saying so on channels. I never thought I would have to, but I'm a practicing Hindu. I'm very secular, extremely liberal. I, by the way, have a temple at home. And I just feel that whether I go to X place or Y place is my personal volition. And the Congress party has not put any embargo on anybody saying, hey, don't go for the 22nd. In fact, I'm going to tell you that a lot of us will actually, a number of us will definitely go there after the 22nd. It's not as if 22nd is the only day that people who are, religiously inclined won't visit it. Therefore, the BJP, Swati, in my opinion, is playing an extremely crude and in my opinion, a divisive game. I mean, if the Shankaracharyas, who, by the way, I look up to them as the true seers of Hinduism, not Narendra Modi or Mohan Bhagwat or Amit Shah.
Let me take a quick response from Anuja, very quick response from Anuja. Anuja, Shankaracharya Sadanand Saraswati spoke 2 times now to our group editor-in-chief Navika Kumar, said there's nothing wrong in the manner in which Pran Pratishtha will be performed because the chief priest says so. Chief priest says sanctum sanctorum is complete. Nothing wrong with the Prime Minister participating, but the excuse of Shankaracharya being used by the opposition leaders. One, also respond to the allegation by Sanjay Jha that, why is BJP distributing these certificates? Is this a test of faith for people? If they don't attend, they are anti-Hindu, they are not believers of Lord Ram?
So to start with, I would just say Jai Shri Ram. Swati, you are there, so Jai Shri Ram. I hope through you it reaches many too, and it becomes a music to the other people's ears who now have started speaking. Now already they have started saying that Shri Ram is a vegetarian and non-vegetarian. Now they have also started speaking. Now we are doing Hindu, who is good Hindu or bad Hindu. I think yesterday I sat in a debate and there was a optics which was created by the Congress and the AAP. So I think they both thought about it and they started speaking in the debates. Now they're saying that we are saying. We never said that a Hindu is a good Hindu or a bad Hindu. It is in the minds and in their manipulation. They are the ones who are trying to create and trying to put forward this kind of a scenario, and they are tarnishing their own image. It is nothing related to BJP. You're tarnishing your own image.
Okay.
A Hindu is a Hindu. Irrespective, you cannot divide a Hindu in a good Hindu and a bad Hindu. Okay, you are the same people who think about good terrorism
But they're
and
calling
a bad
this a
terrorism.
political event. Sanjay Jha says that the Bharatiya Janata Party has hijacked the entire event. Very quick response to that before I open this up for our other guests as well, Anuja. Quickly.
I don't know why would they think that Shri Ram belongs to the only one party. It is not the party event. It is the party. It is the event of the Ram Temple Trust. They are the people who are inviting, and it's a VHP. So those people, it's a Kar Sevak, and all those people who are present there are the ones who have already been in this whole Pratishtha from the day one, and in this all yatra. And I would also say one thing, Swati, you are there, so you know that there is a major problem of the security. And there, Ajay Yadav has already said that there is going to be a Godhra Kand, or there is going to be a Pulwama attack kind of a stuff. So who is going to do it? These are the people who are giving an optics,
Anuja,
and they
you're
are
talking
the
about
ones
fear mongering. Okay. You're talking about fear mongering happening, but I want to highlight a very important point, and Avnijesh is with us. Avnijesh जी, बहुत important ये highlight करना भी है, क्योंकि देखिए सुंदरकांड का पाठ भी हो रहा है, कर्नाटक में स्पेशल पूजा भी होगी, कांग्रेस के नेता यहाँ आकर सरयू में स्नान भी करते हैं, तो क्या ये बैलेंसिंग एक्ट है? एक दूसरा, राम भक्तों का इवेंट है, तो क्या ऑपोजिशन को आकर के नहीं दिखाना चाहिए था कि केवल बीजेपी और आरएसएस के राम नहीं है, हम आए हैं, न्योता मिला, हम भी आए, हमारे भी हैं राम?
स्वाति जी, बड़ी साफ सी बात है, कर्नाटक में कांग्रेस के मंत्री ने कल बयान दिया है, बीजेपी के खिलाफ नहीं, हाईजैकिंग के खिलाफ नहीं, भगवान राम के खिलाफ बयान दिया कि वो गुड्डे गुड़िया से रख दिए, उनको भगवान राम कह रहे हैं। ये कल दिया है। कर्नाटक के मंत्री हैं, कर्नाटक के वो नेता थे, कांग्रेसी नेता, जिन्होंने कहा कि हिंदू शब्द का अर्थ इतना नीच और गलीच है, इतना गंदा है कि मैं अपने मुंह से बोल नहीं सकता। ये सारे हैं, एक नहीं, आप जिस भी पार्टी का, इंडिया अलायंस की किसी भी पार्टी का नाम ले लीजिए, मैं उसके वक्तव्य सुनाता हूं, तब क्या होता है? ये व्यक्तिगत है, ये व्यक्तिगत है सबका। कांग्रेस पार्टी कह रही है, सबने कहा भी किसी को जाना हो तो जाए। अरे उसके लिए मना कर सकते हैं क्या? कांग्रेस ये करेगी लिख करके कि कोई अयोध्या नहीं जाएगा? क्या कांग्रेस इस संभव है कांग्रेस के लिए? स्वाति जी, बड़ी साफ सी बात है, आप एक बात बताइए कि इस पूरे आंदोलन से, इस पूरे आंदोलन में एक भी बार अगर कांग्रेस का कोई सपोर्ट रहा हो, बल्कि लगातार, न सिर्फ सुप्रीम कोर्ट के मुकदमे के दौरान लंबा खिंचना, इसको पोस्टपोन करना, उसके बाद शिलान्यास किस मुहूर्त में हो रहा है। अब ये तमाम राजनेता जिनको कुछ मालूम नहीं होता था, जिस पे कहते थे कि मैं नास्तिक हूं, वो आकर के कह रहे हैं कि प्राण प्रतिष्ठा का मुहूर्त ऐसा होना चाहिए, उसमें ये होना चाहिए। ये तमाम धर्माचार्यों को अलग करके, और बाय द वे मैं आपको बता दूं कि ये वही कांग्रेस पार्टी है जो आज शंकराचार्य के बारे में कह रही है। इन्होंने दिवाली के दिन उन्हीं शंकराचार्य को पूजा करते हुए, घसीटते हुए गिरफ्तार किया था। तब शंकराचार्य का सम्मान की प्रतिष्ठा की कोई वो बात नहीं थी, और जबकि तब भी कांग्रेस के भीतर के नेता
राजनीति आप कह रहे हैं। जब जरूरत पड़ती है तो शंकराचार्य को बहाना बनाते हैं, जब जरूरत पड़ती है तो शंकराचार्य के खिलाफ बात करते हैं। भाई, क्विक रिस्पॉन्स फ्रॉम कंचना यादव एज वेल। कहीं कहीं डर भी है क्या ऑपोजिशन पार्टीज को, इसीलिए अपने लोगों को मना भी नहीं कर रही कि कहीं वोट बैंक भी हाथ से न चला जाए। लेकिन ये भी हम दिखा दें कि हम प्राण प्रतिष्ठा में नहीं जा रहे हैं क्योंकि ये तो बीजेपी का इवेंट है, लेकिन उन लोगों को भी नहीं रोकेंगे जो एंटी हिंदू बातें करते हैं। योर रिस्पॉन्स कंचना यादव क्विकली।
स्वाति जी, जब धार्मिक कार्य में और राजनीतिक कार्य में जो दीवार है उसको खत्म कर दिया जाएगा तो इसी तरीके से कंफ्यूजन आपको भी होगा और भारतीय जनता पार्टी को भी होगा। और भारत के संविधान में आर्टिकल 25, 6, 7 और 8 वहां पर जो धार्मिक स्वतंत्रता है उसमें फ्रीडम दिया गया हुआ है कि आप जब चाहो जा सकते हो, आप जो धर्म चाहो प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो। धर्म सरकार जो है वो धर्म प्रैक्टिस नहीं करती, धार्मिक गुरु धर्म प्रैक्टिस करते हैं और इंडिविजुअल अपने अकॉर्डिंग धर्म प्रैक्टिस करते हैं। अगर वहां पर कोई कह रहा है कि हम 22 तारीख को नहीं जाएंगे, जैसे लालू जी ने बोला कि हम 22 को नहीं जाएंगे, तो लालू जी धर्म के कैसे विरोधी हो गए? दैट मींस यू आर हाईजैकिंग द टेम्पल। टेम्पल कोई आपका थोड़ी ना है और राम कोई आपके थोड़ी ना है और ये देश सिर्फ आपका थोड़ी ना, ये देश डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी से चलती है। लेकिन दुर्भाग्य है कि डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मोदी हो गया है, डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल ऑफ मोदी पॉलिसी चल रही है यहाँ पर। जो मोदी जी कहेंगे वही होगा, जो बीजेपी कहेगी वही होगा, बीजेपी जो डायरेक्टिव देगी वही होगा। बीजेपी बताएगी किसका धर्म क्या होना चाहिए।
विपक्ष से यही सवाल पूछा जा रहा है कि क्या मोदी विरोध के नाम पर आप मंदिर का विरोध कर रहे हैं, यही सवाल ऑपोजिशन से पूछा जा रहा है। Behral, we actually have some breaking inputs coming in. Remember, a procession was taken out with the Ram Lalla idol before it is to be placed inside the Garbhagriha. This is the breaking input that we're getting, and we have Mohit to get us more details on that. Yes, Mohit.
Well, yes, Swati. Today is an important day. The idol of Ram Lalla was taken to the premises of Ram Mandir, and we know for a fact that how for 6 to 7 days the proper rituals will be followed. And today is the big day when the idol was taken inside the premises, and from tomorrow the other rituals will start within the temple premises. And we know for a fact that how on 22nd is a big day when the consecration ceremony will take place. So the Ram Lalla's idol was taken from where it was made to the premises of Ram Mandir, and also it was taken around the premises of the temple so that people can see. Though the Murti's idol is completely covered as of now, but there were huge crowd that took part in and these are the visuals, Swati. I'll take you to these visuals. These are the visuals from Saryu Ghat, and you can see the evening aarti is going on. And today being an important day when the Ram Lalla's idol was taken inside the premises, temple premises, before the consecration, that is the Pran Pratishtha ceremony. You can see that how a massive crowd gathered over here for the aarti, evening aarti. Now this is a daily ritual at the banks of Saryu Ghat, but you can see that how people with all their devotion have come over here. Politics apart, Swati, to whomsoever I am meeting over here, they say that they feel proud, they feel very happy that finally the Pran Pratishtha of Lord Ram's idol is taking place. A struggle for more than 500 years is coming to an end. We have two people over here. Let's talk to them. Sir, कहाँ से आए हैं?
हम अयोध्या से हैं। श्री राम
अयोध्या से आए हैं। एक चीज बताइए कि कैसा लग रहा है कि अब आखिरकार अब जो है प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होगी?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। 22 जनवरी को श्री राम जी हमारे बीच मौजूद होंगे और जन्मभूमि की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होगी और 500 वर्षों का हमारा सपना साकार होगा, हिंदुत्व का सपना साकार होगा। भारत माता के चरणों में खेले हमारे श्री राम जी बहुत खुश होंगे। और भारत
You see the reactions coming in, and I'll ask my camera person to be on these visuals. These are the visuals coming from Saryu Ghat, and you can see that how with utmost devotion people are sitting over here. Let's talk to some few more people, Swati, and ask them that what exactly they have to say. Ma'am, कहाँ से आए हैं?
We'll come back to you for those reactions and live updates. This is symbolic, of course, but it will be realized on the 22nd of January when the Pran Pratishtha takes place, which the entire nation, and in fact millions of Hindus across the world are waiting for. With that, Mr. We're going to a very short break, but news and updates will continue. Stay on with us.